It's time for Animaniacs, and we're zany to the max. So just sit back and relax, you'll laugh when you can laugh. We're Animaniacs, we're Animaniacs, totally insane. Here's the show's namey, Pinky and the Brainy, Cockamamie, Ramada Strainy. Animaniacs, those are the facts.
There you are. We're here.
We're a little late.
Do you like our new graphics? You like our new video? It cost us about $13,000 to get Sydney's name in there and some new animation, some high-tech effects.
Thanks to Michael Scott.
It was the Michael Scott production company. So
I know, that was so sweet. He did it like that night.
I know.
Yeah, it was really cool. Yep.
He got her in there.
Yep.
I thought she looked cute too.
Yeah, he did awesome.
Yeah,
he made
that
her
was
look
really
good.
cute.
He made her look good.
Yeah. How are you guys all doing?
Yeah, how's everybody's
It's
day?
Wednesday,
It's a
yeah.
hot day. I have my personal fan on, which is this thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's that thing. It's perfect. It's a Fat Man fan.
It's made
That's
for
what I call
you.
it.
Disney.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, if Disney ever reopens, yeah.
Hopefully.
We used it a lot. So this is the special episode many people have been waiting for. This is the worst songs
Right.
of your
Exactly.
life. The bad soundtrack of your life.
And just to recap, as you probably know, Pebbles and Bam Bam, Jim's two new little friends,
Yep.
got named by Stephen Smiley.
Yes.
Several people said the name, but he said it first. So.
Yep, Stephen Smiley.
Right, exactly.
He won a dubious award, and we'll ship that out whenever we feel like it. When
But
the
some
shipping
people have
department
asked about, is Pebbles
Yeah.
and Bam Bam still there? They're still
Oh, yeah.
there.
Yeah, if you don't remember, it's whenever they finally open the hospitals, I can
Right.
go in, or I gotta.
Fake it.
Yeah, fake
till you
it.
make it.
Sutherlands are here. Oh, they said hi, Sydney.
Oh,
Yay!
All right.
Megan, hi, Megan. She worked on the. Sydney just talked to Carly yesterday about the girls' conference.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We were talking about what a success it was. Megan was one of the speakers at it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, very cool.
Very fun.
Very cool. Yeah. So anyway, there's 16 people that are listening
Oh my gosh,
to our nonsense.
honey, because this is bad song night. This is a
Yeah.
big deal, man. I can't
know.
get live working, but
You'll
my
get
live,
it, I
it'll
know.
show up anyway.
We're going to discuss the internet in a second, but
Yeah.
we keep asking you guys to send us stuff,
Yeah.
and we get the funniest stuff from everybody.
We
love
do.
it.
So whatever you got that you think is funny,
Right.
especially if it hasn't been seen by 32. Thank you,
Yeah.
Sydney.
Yep.
Especially if it hasn't been seen by 32 million people, we want to show it and share it. So that's
Right.
the whole point. Remember, if you're joining us new, it's all about sarcasm. Okay. So this is a non-reality zone.
Oh, look, she did get you up and
I
running.
told her. I thanked her. I did. Yeah.
All right, so this first one, I think Heidi Erickson sent it, but it was
yeah.
just, and you guys might have seen it, but it was just cracking me up. I think it's so funny. Hang on. Okay, technical difficulty.
What? Oh, there we go.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so this is either...
Try to caption
Oh,
this.
yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
try to caption this if you want. If you think, what is this
Right.
picture of? We'll
Use-
just talk and we'll give them a minute. I know it blocks your face.
I know.
Why don't you
See?
drop it down? And then at least they can see you over the top. Just pull it down.
Oh, pull it
on the
down.
screen,
Oh,
and then
that's
they get
okay.
to. Seriously, they want to
can't
see your
get
little
my-
face. Your little mouse isn't
I know,
working.
my little mouse isn't working.
Uh-oh.
I'm just having all kinds of issues
Oh yeah, there
here.
you go.
Poke your head up.
It's
Yeah,
not
you got to
on.
poke your head
Poke
up.
your
There
head
you go. It's not on. Oh, it was working. I thought.
All right. I know, I don't
Anyway,
know.
today was a long day for
See,
many of
Linda
us.
says, what day are we on? I know.
Oh, we're on day of 243,
And here's
I think,
a crazy
Linda.
thing, and we'll discuss this in a minute, but some are going back to work, some aren't, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
Right.
We don't
So
know.
are we going to tell them what that...
Yes. Okay. Now we'll caption it for you. And somebody sent this in, of course.
Right, I think it was
the
Heidi
one of the
Erickson.
Erickson clan,
Yeah.
and it is called a.
It's a CAT scan or a copycat.
There you go.
Oh.
Yes,
I
I
got
know.
cat
It-
scan.
I
The
actually
copycat's
love...
good.
I like it. Move it to the left.
Hey, 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 hey!
Ooh.
Soderlin, knock it off.
Um,
We're not nominating that for line of the day, Soderlin. I
Oh,
just want you to
that
know.
actually,
Oh.
that,
No.
yeah, that could, yeah.
Seriously? You got to put it way down there.
Oh,
We're going to
look.
forget it. Where line of the day is, right down
No,
there.
you
Will
can
you?
forget
Okay.
it.
All
Okay,
right.
move it to the left. I have it written down.
Okay, that's and
It
you
has
got it, Chris,
potential.
right?
Right, Chris.
All right.
I'll remember that was Chris.
Smart aleck.
Okay, that brings... I think I know who was laughing at that. So anyway, so somebody sent us this. I don't know, maybe you guys have seen this, but I don't know who sent it, the Bugs and Daffy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, one of the Ericksons.
This is like so right. What's going on right
Isn't
now?
this the way we feel right
Like,
now? It's just
well,
totally this. Yeah.
I know, but some states are saying yes, stay at home. Some states no, we're going back to work.
I think as we're on the air right now, I think our governor is making some sort of speech, so we'll find out when it gets off.
Right.
When what's happening to us. But
Exactly.
I didn't know that.
yeah, it was just announced.
We're off. We're on.
Yeah,
we're
there you
off,
go. We don't know what
on.
we're doing.
I know. How much longer is it going to last?
Yeah.
Because I think if you have an end date, I was on bed rest with Sydney, and my doctor would always just tell me, "Well, you just maybe one more week, you know." And that I think that was to help me get through to the right. Because being on bed rest was not fun.
Yeah.
Linda Putz, we are here.
Never had to do that. Never
I
did
am
that.
the duck. Oh, the duck. I don't even know which.
Oh, you're the duck.
was.
The duck is I don't know which one the duck
Oh,
is.
because it would be stay at home would be the bugs. Because
Yeah,
you have
right.
the
He's
mask
wearing the
on.
mask. Yeah.
Yeah.
Open it up. Yeah.
Right.
Everybody's weighing in on that, so we have no idea. So we just
were
got to go
gonna
with it.
later we're going to talk about what song, and you guys might have seen the post. I know some of you had put your answers up, but what song would you play on infinite
Yeah.
repeat to
To
drive somebody crazy?
Well, for me, it would definitely be the Macarena. I just can't imagine. And Heather Bemis sent me a note, and she said that when she worked at the fair up in Buffalo, I think it was the fair in Buffalo or somewhere,
Yeah.
and she said that next to a Mexican food booth, and they played it the entire time, all day, every day. It was popular at
Okay.
the time, but still, that
would drive me a little crazy.
That's over the top.
Yeah.
So that would be mine. Lance Belcom, I'm going to talk about your song later. That Lance Belcom suggested a song that was the worst in the world, and he said "Shallow," which I don't know who that's
Do you know
from.
that one?
It's from The Star Is Born. That's the song I'm thinking of.
Oh, okay.
I don't think we saw
I
that
like
movie.
that song.
No,
I know.
you did.
Yeah.
You liked it? Well, she disagrees with you, Lance, but I'm going with you because you're my boy.
Pandora said we are Santa's elves.
Yeah.
Oh, we are
Pando-
Santa's elves.
That's
on
the one
song?
she says. Yeah, and I thought she was just saying, Pandora. I thought you were just making a confession of what your life is really like.
Santa's
I've never
elves.
heard of that song either. Do you know that one?
I don't know.
I don't
that
know where
one.
it's from or anything, but do not send it to me, okay, Pandora? No. Michael Scott just joined, but he missed the opening.
All right.
You want to replay the
Listen,
opening?
if you guys don't mind,
Oh,
some of you
no.
guys didn't see it. We're going to replay it because it really is very creative. And he added somebody.
It's time for Animaniacs, and we're zany to the max. So just sit back and relax, you'll laugh when you can laugh. We're Animaniacs, we're Animaniacs, totally insane. Here's the show's name: Pinky and the Brainy, Cockamamie, Ramada Strainy. Animaniacs, those are the facts.
That's Michael Scott of Scott Productions. It's actually called Scott Free Productions is the name of his.
Oh, is it?
I don't know. I just gave it to him.
I was
He's
like,
the gullible one.
Yeah,
now.
that's right.
I know. I believe
That's
everything
right.
the man says.
Lenny doesn't see any polkas on the list. Yeah, Lenny from Buffalo. He would know some polkas. I just watched that movie a few months ago. I was on an airplane, so I had downloaded it. But it's the movie of the Polka King. Lenny, you got to watch that. This is a really good movie.
That reminds me, Buffalo. What did Bob just tell you about Buffalo?
Oh, Buffalo has been voted the what did I tell you, 3 or 2?
Number 3.
Number 3 city in the world for the best food.
Oh, was it the world or the
It was,
United
no, it
States?
said the world, I think, didn't it? When Atwood gets
Okay,
on, we'll
Bob,
clarify.
if you get on, you got to tell us.
Yeah, and then Virginia has now joined us, so we have Tasmania in the house.
Oh. Virginia, I just want you to know we did price out sending you the T-shirt. It would be over $100.
Yeah, so you get
I'll
to.
just Venmo you the money for the T-shirt.
We've never done this before. You're going to get to virtually possess both of these items for the rest of your life.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the best we can do.
Pretty much.
Otherwise, Paul can come and get it, Virginia, if you'd like, because
Right.
he doesn't have a real job. You know, I mean, he can come and get
Aw,
it.
he has-
That's a joke.
He works harder than any of us. I
He
think.
does.
Yeah. So anyway, so I did post something because I was kind of curious if people. Instagram is really big on stories, okay? And I did not know the lingo for stories and posts. My child had to teach me. But anyhow, so I asked, do you guys watch, do you read stories or do you read the posts? And
Oh,
then
yeah.
what I realized is people were much like me, and they didn't know which one was which.
It
Oh, the
is.
video.
We
We
are
are frozen.
frozen.
Oh, okay. Okay, we're frozen.
We're frozen. We don't know why
I
people.
wonder if they can. Can you still hear us?
Have we made fun of the movie Frozen? Maybe that's it. It's getting
I
us
don't
back.
know how to
Locked.
unfreeze us.
Locked. Well, we may have to go off the air and come back on.
Can you hear us? Hello, world. I don't know. You prepare Frozen?
Yeah, we don't know.
I can't. It's not
Yeah.
unfreezing.
Oh,
All right.
Interesting,
I
honey.
know. I
It's
don't know.
like fine up there.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
well,
not the
try
camera.
that other camera then, and see if you can switch between the two. Toggle.
Okay, I think we're moving.
Now we're back.
We're
We're
good.
back.
Are we there?
We good?
Oh yes,
We're
they
back.
can hear us. Okay.
We can
Okay.
All
hear
right.
you.
All right. So
Sorry about that.
yeah, I don't know what happened. We have no
All
idea.
right, so we're talking about, back to the subject, we're talking about...
Wait, they're just saying sound yes.
Yeah, they have
Oh,
sound.
yeah.
I was
Yeah.
asking, do you have sound?
Yeah.
Got it.
So we're talking about...
Yes, the story. So this is a story. Oh wait, they can't see mine. Here, can you point for them, Jim?
yeah.
Yeah.
So the stories are...
Right? Nope. Down.
Down.
Oh, there they are. They're right there.
Oh, my.
I knew that. Shut it.
No.
Shut
I
it.
should have had you point.
Why didn't you have her do it?
I
Yeah.
know because
Because I'm not
and then point to the
technical with
post.
this.
And a
There's
post
stories.
is
When the post is where it's hid.
that
There.
right there. That's a post. Okay. So Sydney, why don't you kind of explain like a post in a story?
Okay, when Sydney talks, get a pillow.
Just dock the ship and land the plane very quickly.
I know. I'm trying to I wish I had could talk really fast. Okay, a story would be like a quick that's only for 24 hours. And Instagram, it's super popular. Everyone's using it more than they're actually posting. And then a feed or a post would be that's there all the time. You can see comments, people like it. That's pretty much
The
it.
stories usually last only about 15 seconds. But here's the thing I don't
They
like.
last longer.
Oh, well,
You
they
can
can.
strip-
I'm sorry.
take 'em,
Yeah,
put 'em
they'll,
together.
yeah,
Yeah.
they'll go
They'll
together.
last
I'm sorry.
longer.
Anyhow, so the thing I don't like about the stories is that you can't, if somebody comments, you read it, but everybody else doesn't read it. Some of the fun I think about posts is that, if she makes a comment and then the comments made about her comment. Yeah. For instance, on mine about reading, do you read stories or posts? Somebody Beth made a really funny comment about not if they keep going on and on, she doesn't read into them, but. And then somebody said, well, I didn't even finish reading your comment. And I was like, see, there you go.
Yeah.
We just don't
It's
want to read.
honesty.
I know.
Herb Thurn had a suggestion for the video thing that we're dealing with putting your picture when there's three of us. Herb says that I, Jim, should sit in the middle, and then then you could be a thorn between two roses.
Aw, do you know what?
That's Herb.
This is why
That's
Herb,
Herb.
we miss you.
Lisa
I
Cloud
know.
joined, but she's late.
She's late.
She's late.
She's got kids, and she's become a teacher now.
Yeah, now we got a class. We got to class it
She's
up because
homeschooling.
I think the boys are watching.
Oh.
We
Yeah,
love the boys.
I love their word for Jim's hair is horrific.
Oh, that's right.
Horrific and hair.
Yeah,
Horrific.
that was good. I think they had another one too,
Yeah, I
didn't they?
don't
Linda,
think
I
they
mean,
have
Lisa, you'll have to tell us.
So another word we're going to teach. So we're going to do some teaching about social media, since some of you guys may not know some of the things that we didn't know. But a boomerang.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to show you an example of a boomerang.
We should make a boomerang.
We should. Oh, you know what?
We had a frozen boomerang there for about 2 minutes.
Yeah, you guys need to make boomerangs for us and send them to us.
Oh,
We
yeah.
love that. So this is a
Oh,
boomerang. There's an
yeah.
app for boomerang.
Well, it's just on Instagram.
Yeah, there you go.
There you
That lovely face right there. Isn't he gorgeous?
Thank
He
you.
is why I keep him. That's why I keep him
Wait, do
around.
you use an app?
Oh, the boys
Yeah,
are not.
it's an app.
You can do it on Instagram.
Okay, you can do it on Instagram now.
We don't know nothing about this stuff.
I don't
It's
know
not
nothing.
as fast. Yours looks sped up.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I think you can do it at different speeds,
Yeah.
right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Lisa
Yeah.
says the boys are not with her, so
Aw.
that's it.
We still
Okay.
love Lisa, though.
Yeah, we still.
Okay, so
She's okay.
tonight we're going to play a little game
Oh yeah.
against these two. The boomer and the millennial. And we're going to ask a couple questions, and we're going to see if they know the answer to
Right.
each other's questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is later in the broadcast.
Do you see what?
Oh, you wanna go?
I think.
Well, no.
Oh, all right. We have to go to a
Yeah.
commercial.
Yeah, we do have a commercial.
That's
We
what
are
I'm
not
so
sponsored
sorry.
by this company. Let's qualify real quick.
Yeah, we're definitely not.
Definitely not sponsored by this company, but we do want to bring it up because it's from our childhood, and it is this is disturbing how and you just did subliminal advertising. You did a paper on it.
Yeah.
Well, this is the most non-subliminal thing you could ever see. So this is from our childhood. So Sid has not seen this till right now.
Jim mentioned it the other night.
Yeah.
So after he said it, he's like, I'm going to go look for that. And he found it.
Yep, so she did the paper on how you can manipulate people with advertising for her college, one of her courses. So we're going to show you how they manipulated us when we were kids.
All right, here we go.
That's why many of us are dead.
They sure work hard, don't they, Barney?
Yeah? I hate to see them work so hard.
Yeah, me too. Let's go around back where we can't see them.
Gee, we ought to do something, Fred.
Okay? How's about taking a nap?
I got a better idea. Let's take a Winston break.
That's it! Winston is the one filter cigarette that delivers flavor 20 times a pack. Winston's got that filter blend.
Yeah, Fred. Filter blend makes the big taste difference, and only Winston has it up front where it counts. Here, ahead of the pure white filter. Winston packs rich tobaccos specially selected and specially processed for good flavor in filter smoking.
Yeah, Barney, Winston tastes good, like a cigarette should.
The Flintstones has been brought to you by Winston, America's best-selling, best-tasting filter cigarette.
Winston tastes good like a cigarette should.
Are you kidding? Okay, and now many of you who especially are millennials, now Sid can understand why so many of the baby boomers smoked.
Yeah.
I mean, and if you listen to Barney explaining the cigarette, that's what I thought was hysterical. He's using all these high-tech words just in case a mother would get upset. Well, we were really dialing it to the parents, you know. My dad never watched the Flintstones.
Okay, I gotta tell you, one of the things I was incredibly appalled by is the quality of the cartoon. It's like, oh my gosh, they were really bad.
Yeah.
It's like, it's black and white. The quality was poor.
Yeah, that's an early version. There's another one where they're doing, I almost had you play this one, but not as many people would relate to it, I don't think, from our childhood. They were advertising Busch beer.
Okay.
Yeah, they were watching TV, and I think they're watching their own show, and then when the show ends,
Flintstones?
the Flintstones are watching
Wow.
the Flintstones,
Okay.
and then Fred and Barney decide to drink beer at the end of the commercial. But so now you know why all of us smoked and everything back then. It was crazy. So.
Well, I don't remember that. Oh, Sonny Green should do something.
About
I should.
his homelessness.
Oh,
shirt.
about his
Oh.
homelessness. I can't.
Hey.
Jimmy.
The thing is, he was like, Jim was like, "Is that what you're wearing today, Sonny?" And then Jim was like, "I'll match it."
This is matching.
I do have on.
Yeah,
This,
but that's
she has
not
camouflage.
matching.
I don't got camouflage.
But
She's got green
A
camouflage.
green solid shirt would have.
I don't have
worked.
that either.
Or a white shirt.
No, not the white. It's too much. It shows off my
I
red
gotta
too
say,
much.
so you know what? We've been telling you about Jim's aches and pains. He has another one. Both of his feet are hurting. He limps around the
Oh,
house.
Lord.
He's been in a lot of pain
It's
lately, and
ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
We still love him though. He's a
good.
keeper.
Caper.
And I did want to say before we go to the game, Sydney did something kind of cool with her Instagram, and she got a great response. So tell them what you did.
Oh, okay. So we've been talking about I don't know, just doing small things. I'm a quality time person and a physical touch. So like right now, I'm losing it. And besides from them, and so I thought I would send the letters to people who wanted to receive hugs. So my letters are hugs, and I'm sending them out. And I had about 40 people reach out. So I'm writing letters right now to ship out. And I met friends when I went on a mission trip in Europe. So all of them want it too, which is really cool to see that.
Isn't that fun though?
Yeah, it was
I thought that was really cool.
She was really floored.
The funny
yeah.
thing is a lot of them aren't giving her the zip code.
Yeah.
I don't know if they don't really know how addresses work anymore. I don't know, but I thought that was cute. Like, what's the zip code?
Well, Jimmy Bratcher was making fun of my shirt. And I should just say, I tried to match because I thought she's got military. This is actually the Jamaican military uniform. It's actually what it is.
Okay, there's flamingos on it.
Yeah, I didn't show you the flamingos. There you go.
There's
I have to stand
flamingos.
up and show that I am not wearing pants. But
I
anyway,
actually
we'll
thought
go
it
with
was
that.
Mickey on there, but there's
No, that was a different shirt.
Yeah, he's got on red shorts. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's hot down here, man.
It's hot.
Yeah,
it's hot.
It's hot.
Even with the sun down.
Poor little. You're getting old, Jim.
Patty Palamecki shows what he's a part of. Patty says, the message is even worse from the Flintstones if you play it backwards. Wonder where you got that. Let's just ponder that for a second.
Okay,
All right.
so we're going to play a little game against the boomer and the millennial.
Now here's what I would
sorry.
suggest. We have Jared Atwood that's just joined.
Oh, hi, Jared.
And so Jared is a millennial. He's considered the anal sphincter millennial brand is actually what he is. So he's a little different, but we want Jared to weigh in on some of these. So we'll ask the questions and we'll see Jared go ahead and text in his answers.
Okay,
Jared
well-
would probably be better
Yeah.
at this than
Who?
And
Jared?
actually, they're really kind of on the verge of Generation Z. They're like, which are Zoomers, I guess they're calling
Well,
them.
let's give the years so people got it. The boomers are from 1944 to 1964, and one of the millennials,
Oh,
they're
right,
from-
it goes to like 90.
right there.
Oh, 96.
giving you a clue.
Oh,
Giving you a clue.
81 to 96.
Yeah.
It's it's the millennials. Sorry.
Yeah.
At least he calls you out. See,
Jim
I
for
like
interrupting.
I like how he.
Seriously?
You know what? This is why I keep Jimmy around.
Yeah.
I love Jimmy.
Jimmy,
Oops, I just-
why isn't he on the air tonight?
Oh,
he's supposed to be on
no,
the
he
air.
takes a break on Wednesdays.
Oh,
I
great.
heard that.
We're switching. We're going
I
to
read your
Thursdays.
post. So anyway, here's the first question. What does it say? Sometimes I wonder if Jim knows the meaning of the words he uses.
I did know those two words. They didn't. I was pretty good on that. You got to admit, Lisa. That was
Okay,
pretty
so
slick.
this is the question for the millennial.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go. What does it mean if someone went streaking?
Oh,
Okay, and Jared, you have to weigh in on this.
Yeah, Jared, what does streaking mean?
Oh, he's Gen Z. So you must be Gen Z too.
I'm older than him, I think.
No, he's older. I don't know.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But
He
go
is
ahead.
older.
What's someone goes streaking?
What does it mean,
someone,
Jared? Weigh in.
like, wearing their birthday suit and running
Yeah.
down the street?
Yeah, they're naked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Running down the
Okay.
street.
Did you get that one, Jared? You knew that?
I wonder if he knew that.
Jimmy takes
I
Wednesdays
thought
off.
maybe he
Thank God.
wouldn't.
Giving the world
get
a
it.
break.
Okay, Jim.
I would say though, Jared and I are on more of the millennials. We act more like millennials.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah, I
older
would
souls.
too.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh, okay.
now the boomer question.
Okay.
What does YOLO mean?
Oh! What does YOLO mean, people? Can we play some music behind us? I think about
Jared
this
said
answer.
what I do on the weekends.
They're streaking.
Striking for Jesus.
Especially in
Jim
Florida.
would if he could.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's always, as Jimmy Bradshaw will tell you.
yeah. Should we tell how we welcome Jimmy?
No, we did that one day.
All right.
Yeah, he took
Well,
off his
that's
shirt.
years ago.
Focus, focus.
While we're picking Jimmy up at the airport.
YOLO is you only live once.
You know what? We should have known that he would have known that because a lot of the military guys say that.
Well, I actually saw it in
man.
the first time I saw it was in the the movie about The Hangover.
Oh,
It was in.
Oh.
that's a good Christian film that you're
Yeah,
watching.
yeah. I
There
watched
you
that film. I did, and I listened to Christian music in the background.
Okay, so Jimmy Bradshaw says it means Jim takes off his shirt when he picks you up at the airport. See?
That's exactly what I
Do
do.
not have
Did that?
Jim. Yes,
I
he took
did,
his shirt.
yeah.
Right at
Right
the
at
pickup.
Orlando Airport,
He
baby.
played Kenny G
'Cause he needed
full
it.
blast,
He
gets out
needed
the
it.
car and takes off
And he
his
wouldn't
shirt.
hug me, Sid. It was really weird.
Oh, I would have not
He made it
hugged you.
so awkward.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so now Sydney,
That should be Jimmy's first tattoo.
what does "my dogs are barking" refer to?
Oh.
Oh,
My dogs are
my
barking.
dogs are barking.
My dogs are barking.
What does it mean?
Do you know this, folks? Okay, I don't know what's.
Let's see, Jared. What does it mean? You got to weigh in here.
My dogs.
My dogs are barking.
Uh-huh. We're not gonna. That's the only way you're getting it because that's in context right there.
Oh, Lisa said that should be Jim's first tattoo.
YOLO.
He actually has two.
I do.
Can we tell that?
Sure.
He tattooed my initials on his ring finger. Show the
It's going to be
people.
backwards.
Yeah. There you go. And then his what?
My dad's unit in the Second World War. This is my other tattoo.
The real question is which boomer street?
My pipes are so big I can't get up there. There you go. There's my tattoo of my dad's unit. He was in the 3rd Army, 3rd Corps. And so my brother Steve and my nephew Ben, we all went on a World War II tour, and we got it in Paris, France. We all got
Wendy
matching
would have to
tattoos.
show you the picture of the guy that gave him the tattoo.
That's
It's
pretty
like
funny.
exactly what you would expect
Yeah.
a French tattoo artist
Yeah.
to look like.
All right, what did she say? My dogs are barking.
Guys, I think I have
Okay,
an
Jared, where are you? You got anything on this, Jared? Oh, did you fall asleep, Jared? Doggone it.
See, there's people are weighing in. Jim's
I don't know. What is it?
It
What do
means
people
my feet are hurting.
Yeah.
My feet are hurting. Okay.
No, that's what.
My dogs are barking.
When was this?
That's what I'm saying. It's a boomer thing.
Yeah, we said it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Hey, you've got terms that make no sense.
Yeah.
Okay, like this one. Okay, Jim.
Okay, what is it?
What does T mean?
Oh, dang.
You know what that means?
Yeah, I'm surprised you don't.
She just told you before we went on the air.
No,
I know
I think
it.
she knew that
We
one.
That
use
one
this
she
a
knew?
lot.
What is T? Give me some help here, people.
Feet
Use
are
it in
barking.
a sentence.
My puppies are you.
My puppies are
That's
yipping.
Patty. Patty's up in Michigan. He never defrosts up there, honey. He's up in the UP.
Beth got it. Yeah.
Beth got it?
Feet hurting.
Feet hurting.
Well, the feet hurting, but what's T?
See,
I don't
Megan,
know.
you're learning something from the boomer.
I don't
the
know what it
boomers.
is. I don't know what it is. Does anybody else know? We're not going to answer yet. Tell us what you think to a millennial the word T means.
What does T mean?
Planes, Pandora, exactly. Planes, trains, and automobiles. They use that line.
My dogs are barking.
Yeah, it's the scene where John Candy is in the airplane with Steve Martin. The seats are real close. He takes his shoes off and his sock, and he goes like this with his sock. He keeps hitting Steve Martin in the face with it. Man, my dogs are barking. So I don't know what
so
T
good.
is.
They have it on there.
What does
What?
T mean?
Yeah.
The details?
She has
Oh.
gossip.
The gossip. Megan Hendrickson. Well, she is. I think Megan is a. Megan, aren't you a
she's-
millennial,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
Sydney actually met her. We were New Year's Eve one year. We were down here and we went to Tim's
Oh,
house, and Megan
that's
was
right.
there. She does the necklaces.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they're really cool ones. Asian coffee.
Asian coffee. Patty, we may have to go with that. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So
Did
now.
we have anybody that had line of the day again? Was anything of Bratcher's any good?
Oh.
Who said move to the left? That was Chris, right?
that was
Yeah, I have that
awesome.
as-
Yeah, we had one other line I thought was pretty good, but I don't remember.
Okay. So here's
Okay.
one for Sydney. We're going to use a picture.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. And wait a minute. Oh my. For some reason, this keeps dying.
Oh, really?
I know,
It
I don't know
could
what-
be a dead battery.
I know, we're just having some real technical difficulties tonight.
Don't try this at home, people.
Oh,
We don't have the kind of money Jimmy Bratcher's
There,
got.
it's gone now.
Okay, what is this, Sydney?
Is it a floppy disk?
It's a floppy disk,
Yeah.
but what did you do
What
with
do
it?
you do with those?
Didn't it have files on it?
For where?
Sydney, how can it be a file cabinet? File cabinets are made of metal.
It's gone.
What?
It's gone.
I don't know. It's wait, say it again.
What? It's got. You said files.
Okay,
Yeah, you got it
was like
partially.
in an office, or like, was it for doctors? Like
Everybody used them. Yeah, everybody used them.
Oh, Megan's
for
21 too.
anything. Were they for anything?
Megan's right. Yeah, Megan's 21.
For anything, pictures. Like it was like a hard drive.
There you go.
There you go.
Hey,
It was
let's
actually
go.
a floppy.
Well, I
Disk.
think those were around when I was.
They
little.
probably
they were,
were,
but
like
yeah.
really little.
You
Yeah.
probably chewed on one
Yeah.
as a child. Okay,
Anyway.
Sydney,
Here we go. Sorry,
Chris
guys.
Soderlund has laid the
Having
gauntlet down for a millennial. So we have a question from the audience. Sydney, go. Read the question, please.
What does it mean, barking spiders?
I don't know
Yeah.
that one. Do you, I
You
guess
know
you do.
that one?
Is that a Minnesota thing? Barking
We're gonna leave it.
spiders.
We're gonna let it hang out there. If you want to weigh in on what is the answer to barking spiders,
Barking.
We did have Virginia put a picture of the spiders in Australia. They're like
Barking.
huge.
they're ridiculous. Yeah. Okay, take. All right, Chris, you want to give her the answer?
I was thinking like you're
Linda.
scared.
Yeah, Linda got it right there, but
Oh, what'd she say?
put it in the disk drive. Patty Palamaki says, which is
Yeah.
that's what it was, a disk drive, and then they the
Oh.
floppy, then
I'll
there's the
tell you
double
what,
densities.
we're waiting for Chris to give us the answer to barking spiders.
Here we
We're
go.
going to go to you, Jim.
Okay.
What does no cap mean?
Oh.
No cap.
Can I have it in a sentence, please, Regis?
No cap.
I would throw this to Jimmy Bratcher, who is even older than me. Bratcher, do you know what this
Jimmy
is?
would probably know.
Bratcher's already gone.
He's
he
a
is
tad
not.
cooler
He
than
is
you
not
are.
staying
He
on
is a little
this
bit
broadcast.
He's pretty cool.
Patty Palamaki says Youpers no. No, that doesn't mean a hat, Patty.
It means
Forget
farting.
it. Yeah.
What?
Barking
Oh,
spiders.
barking spiders.
Yeah, the sound you make.
I didn't know
we always
that.
call
I
it
kn-
barking spiders.
So like
or
if
ducks.
someone farted, you would say barking spiders.
Yeah. You kind of covered it up with that. What was that? Oh, barking spiders.
I've never
No.
heard that.
Not.
This-
I mean, you were
is
in
it-
church a lot.
Is that a Minnesota?
You weren't as
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 I
out
know,
there
as
I was.
worldly as you.
Yes,
my
thank you.
You were
God.
so worldly.
Yes, thank you.
That's
A lot of
so
the words
funny.
means barking.
All right, so
Is
I don't
that
know
a
what
thing?
no cap means. Does anybody have any idea? It's a
No cap.
millennial word. What's no cap? Anybody know?
No
No
money.
cap.
That's what.
We're not getting anything. Why say that? But why? Why say that, Lisa?
Why?
Because we
Why?
had
Why
nothing to
say
say. We had nothing.
Why say that?
Oh,
Really?
Sherry Bratcher is coming in with
I'm too
no
cool
limit.
for that cap.
Bruce Swires. Bruce Swires
Bus
calling
it.
bus talk. Yep, from when he lived on the bus with us. I'm too cool for that cap. Jimmy Bratcher. Wow, you are old. Jimmy doesn't wear hats. Did you notice that?
No, he doesn't.
does
Because
not
he's
wear
got
hats.
cool
That's
hair.
He
That's
does
true.
not have. It's a wig, you
Is
guys.
it- Jim would wear a hat. He just can't find one big enough for his head.
He's making
I
crap
wish
out.
I.
He's so
What?
funny.
He doesn't wear a hat
He's
because it's a
so
wig and it messes up the wig.
I
No
like
limit. So
how-
Sherry's going with no
I
limit.
like how they're probably sitting next to each
Yeah,
other watching.
they're so
Yeah,
cute.
probably.
I love it.
All right, Sid. What does it mean?
It means
Oh dear Lord, she doesn't remember.
my friends do it all the okay, so cat means lying, no cat means like no lie, like no joke, like
No cat.
yeah.
No cat, babe.
Like
Okay. The other new thing that I've noticed Sydney does around the house now, I don't know who is influencing her. It's probably the same thing my father said. But now she runs around the house. If we say something funny and she doesn't quite have the energy to laugh, what does she do?
I don't know.
LOL. She does LOL. It's like, seriously? LOL. She has to say the LOL.
I do. I
I don't even want to know who taught her that.
because it's
All
like
right.
funny but not enough to laugh.
Jimmy Bratcher.
Why is his head
That's
so
so
big?
big.
I don't know.
Bratcher, this a lot of brain.
I don't know.
That's a lot. You get this little teeny head.
wonder-
I get this a lot of brain up
No
here.
wonder why he couldn't get the
My
no cap.
upper thigh is this. He had his head on my lap one day. I'm like, your head is my upper thigh.
Your whole thigh.
Well, yeah, my
Yeah,
thigh.
your-
Yeah,
yeah, your
thank
thigh.
you.
Yep. Mhm.
Yeah, I don't have an upper and
Yeah.
lower thigh. Okay, so the next question
There we go.
is for Sydney.
Okay, hold on. We've had some new people watching. So what we're doing right now is
Yes.
we are doing a test between
Right.
how much can she speak Boomer and how much can I speak Millennial.
Millennial.
Okay,
Right,
here we
we're
go.
about done.
I love
And
how
you got to
your
weigh in
questions.
on what it is.
Wait, the question is
Megan didn't know what it was either, and she's your age.
It's yeah, see, I didn't no see
No cap.
No
Linda
cap.
got
no
it.
cap.
Yeah,
no lie.
no lie.
No lie.
It's funny how you had the point
Point.
for a millennial and a boomer.
Oh, well, yeah,
I did the same thing.
I know.
Keep going.
Okay, thank you. All right, so the next question is for Sydney.
Okay,
Name-
hold on before you do. Jimmy Bratcher said, my head is full of a lot of empty space, but Chris Soderlitz goes, you should see his head on a 55-inch TV. Here, Chris, let me really set you off. There
That's
you go.
just, it's too much.
It's too much, Chris. I love
Big
Chris.
nose, big ears.
All right, so here's the question. What is
Okay,
it?
Name the 4 Beatles.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I couldn't do that.
School, you
Not
got
even
to come
try.
on.
I straight out the gate.
You got nothing? Come on.
nothing.
Wow.
I wasn't even
One
into that
guy,
movie.
you almost went to his concert, or you had talked about going to it several years ago with
Rolling
her dad.
Stones.
He was traveling as a solo act.
Oh, yeah.
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 And your dad either went or wanted you to go with him.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I think I've done something wrong in her
Mom,
childhood.
you did not play the Beatles.
No, but I thought you would just. I think that's just something you would just know.
Like you're
If
an
you
American.
didn't play it, I wouldn't know.
Okay,
All right.
we'll help you with one name. Paul McCartney.
Oh,
Remember
I
you
do
were gonna
know-
go to that
yes,
concert?
I do know who
And
that
actually,
is.
Jimmy Bratcher got his picture taken with Ringo Starr.
Oh, that's right,
Right.
Jimmy. If you want to
Sophie
put that
said
up.
she
yeah.
knows.
Sophie
Oh,
knows?
Sophie knows.
Okay,
Name
give
them,
it.
Sophie.
You'd be a
Okay,
millennial.
Sophie, bring it in.
Bring it on.
Bring it. What are the 4 Beatles, Sophie? Go. Or Jared, he dropped out. I think he had a seizure or something.
He's got things to do.
Yeah, he's got women. Okay, Sophie, what are the Beatles? We
All right.
already gave you one
I'll
for
tell
free.
you what. While we're waiting for
Yeah.
that, we're gonna go to. Oh, she's getting him out there.
Sherry, you cheated. We were
Who
letting the
is
millennials do
Kendrick
it.
Lamar?
Who? Kendrick
Kendrick
Lamar?
Lamar.
Oh, I follow him. Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar, ladies and gentlemen, was at one time married to one of the Kardashians. And,
Buzz.
right?
Just let him talk. Let him
Okay, he
talk.
was married to one of
Sophie
the,
named him.
He was married to one of the Kardashians, and he almost died.
Potato Beatles.
Isn't that
Squash
right?
Beatles?
Keep going.
And he almost died. I think he almost died, and I think he plays basketball. I got the
No.
wrong one?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you're close. Like,
How's he close?
There have
Because
been
of the
so
name?
many
but
people
it's a
that
rapper.
married.
close to his name. It's like
It's
one
a
of the,
rapper?
It's like one
Rapper.
of the top rappers.
Oh, is that the guy you went to see?
No,
No.
that was I don't know. I
The
can't remember
baby.
his name.
The baby.
Oh.
That's his name.
We don't
All
know.
right, there you go.
Uh,
There you go, fellas.
I would like to say I knew more about your stuff than you knew about mine.
Oh, we should have like done a little score
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Well,
It's
Soderlund
like,
and
hold on,
Soderlund
what
is
do we
watching.
do?
We can-
Beep, or like
Herb Thurn qualified something for
I'll
us.
one day I'll get better with the sound effects. And
Yeah.
we'll be
Yeah,
able to do
Herb
that.
Thurn qualified the Buffalo stat.
What did he say?
He said Buffalo is third in the worldwide by National Geographic. Buffalo
That's
food
pretty
is.
impressive.
Kind of improved.
Yeah, that is.
The
very
tragedy
nice. I
is
take a drink.
National Geographic is not really known for rating foods because most of the pictures you see, people are eating like, hamsters and goat and all this other stuff that none of us eat. So I don't know. It might devalue some of the award, the dubious award.
So
It is-
Seriously, I think it
Sophie?
should be number one personally.
yes.
Yeah.
You're supposed to have answered them already, Sophie. Were you falling
She
asleep?
did. She got him.
Yes,
She
you were-
did?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
she did.
sweet.
She
Okay.
got him.
Yeah, absolutely. You got it.
Okay. I'm impressed.
It's Hedley Lamar's nephew. No,
What's a
they look
gumball
nothing
machine?
alike.
Eddie
What's a
Lamar.
gumball machine?
Huh?
You know a gumball machine.
You do?
What's
What is
it? Oh,
it?
yeah.
What is it?
Where gum comes out of a gumball machine.
Yeah.
Well,
I
Put a
miss
quarter
those.
and
well,
then you turn
clearly
it.
water doesn't come out of a gumball machine. We kind of gave it
I'll
to
tell
you.
you
in
what,
the
I really do. I do hate that. Like, we don't carry change, so like, you can't.
Yeah.
Even if there were a gumball machine, you couldn't do it.
See, this is why I love the Soderlands.
So Sydney is always a winner.
At Soderlund and Soderlund
so
Accounting
awesome.
I
said you
love
won.
it.
Yeah,
That's what
I
they're saying.
love it.
they're so awesome.
Oh my
She only arrived just after the Beatles, Sophie says. Yeah, right. Okay.
All right,
we'll forgive
Thank you, Sophie.
Okay, so again, we're going to talk about what song would you play on infinite repeat
Yep.
to drive somebody crazy.
Yeah.
Now, a
some
lot
of you already weighed in, but you got to do it again.
Right, exactly. And while
Yeah.
you're weighing in, Jim
Yeah.
found this video that we thought that you guys would enjoy.
But before you hit
The
it,
boomers.
yeah. But
Not
before,
the millennials.
yeah. But before you hit it, this is a song, not a bad song. It's a video montage put together of kind of the great. So this is, I'm going to call this, the intro to this is, tell me what's your guilty pleasure on this, where it's like a song, once it's in your head, it's locked. And there's one in here that I'm like, oh my
Oh,
gosh,
I see
whatever
what
that
you're
plays, I
saying.
can't stop.
right.
Okay, so that's what
Okay.
you're going to do. What's your guilty pleasure? It just comes on and you can't stop. So
Okay.
before we go to them sending in the bad songs. We want to hear about the good songs.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Right?
So you
Otherwise,
want them
the list is going to get confused.
Okay. So
Right?
you want them to weigh in
I'm already
on
confused.
the songs on the video.
Correct.
Okay.
Which one of
But
the
they have
songs
to
on the
watch
video is kind of your guilty pleasure? If there's none, just say none.
Lisa Cloud says, anything New Kids on the Block. Yes, Lisa, we know. She
Dear
loves New Kids on the Block.
Jesus. All right, here we go. So don't send
Yeah.
any more of those. We're going to this little montage of 80s songs, and tell me which one's your guilty pleasure, if any.
Here we go.
Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. Holiday road. Holiday road. What a feeling. Feels to leave it. And let's get it for the boy. Let's give the boy a
Something strange in your neighborhood. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! Don't need money, don't take fame, don't need no credit card to ride this train. It's strong and it's sudden and it's cruel sometimes, but it might just save your life. That's the power of love. Gonna be a man in motion. All I need is a pair of wheels. Take me where my future's lying. Send down those fires.
good enough for you is good enough for me. It's good enough. It's good enough for me. This could be love because I had the time of my life. I never felt this way before.
Well, if that hasn't got Oscar written all over it, I'll eat my invitation.
I had
All
to
right,
leave
now
them at
weigh
the
in.
end.
Weigh in real quick on what was the song of that batch. You can't stop singing. For me, it's Huey Lewis and the News
Yeah.
from Back to the Future.
Oh.
Or the one I was telling
Really?
Sydney, the other one that is really hard is Danger Zone.
Danger Zone.
Oh,
Yeah.
and nobody, if you played Danger Zone back then on your cassette,
In your car.
it might have been CD, but I think it might have been cassette. No, probably CD.
Yeah.
And then
Jeez.
you didn't drive slow.
Right.
You could not
that
drive
wasn't
slow.
8-track. That was past 8-track.
Oh,
right?
heavens, yeah.
I know.
Well, I
He
think
knows all that better than I do.
The one that I can think of is our TikTok song that we did, right? But
Oh, yeah, the TikTok song.
So Sid said, as a millennial, how many of those songs did you not know?
I didn't know. I think 2 or 3.
Yeah, 2 or 3. And I think
Yeah.
there's 9 or 10 on that little thing.
See, you know why she knows that? It's because the music from our day is so much better than the music from her day. And so,
no.
Okay.
We're not having
All right, here we go, honey. Let's weigh in on them. Here they come. Dirty Dancing for Beth. Megan Hendrickson said 9 to 5, which is Dolly Parton. Bruce Swires, oh, he says something else. Carrie Shaw says, I had the time of my life. Dirty Dancing, right? I had
Yes,
time of my life.
yes.
Okay. Sophie says, let's hear it for the boy.
I
Which
love
was,
that song.
I forget the name of the
That
girl
was
who sang
Footloose,
it.
wasn't it?
Oh, I don't know that. And then Power of Love, which is the one I like. And
gonna say-
Gwendolyn says yes to 9 to 5. And then Jimmy Bratcher says, I wasn't allowed to listen to any of their music, all because of the Peters Brothers. Okay, Pandora says Flashdance. Flashdance.
That might be the end of the day.
And then Tiffany Porter says Top Gun. Donna Russo took me to see that movie as a teen, and we walked out. I couldn't understand why. Why did she walk out,
Wait, what
Donna?
happened?
Hey.
Tiffany, she went to see that movie.
Top Gun.
Yeah, Top Gun, and then with a friend that we both have in
Yeah.
common, and the girl took her out of the movie. I don't know what that was about.
Why?
Oh, it was a cassette for Danger Zone, somebody says, honey. Tiffany says, I agree, Sonny Ray Green, the music was amazing.
Yeah.
And then Sophie says, let's hear it for the boy, is from Footloose.
Okay, yeah,
Right.
that's what I thought.
So there we go.
Yeah,
Good-
those were
good
fun
weigh-in.
songs, weren't they?
Yeah, those were fun. Fun stuff that I found today. And Max Headroom, you all remember him at the end of the little
Right.
video there. And
Herb posted his Time
Oh.
of My Life.
Oh,
from
yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Winner,
job,
winner.
Herb.
I
He
think that
actually
was
knew
a
his
great
song there. Herb, when Herb comes to visit us, should we tell the secret? He works at a certain pace because He's 93, I think.
He works at a very fast pace.
No, not really. I'm burying him in the dirt all the time.
Oh my
So-
word!
Herb's never
Jim
gonna
comes
come
in.
back.
I think he makes up excuses to come inside or to get away from
Cool.
her because he's working so hard.
I don't smoke and I've never smoked, but I've thought about starting with Herb because
Yeah,
I could say, I got to go have a
I gotta
cigarette.
go.
Yeah, I got to
have a
go.
break.
But
I
with
need a break.
Herb, the point of the story is I get him to work faster if we play what?
Oh, Elvis. Your daughter sent us a video of a bird dancing to Elvis.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to make sure you see that.
Yeah.
If you didn't see it the other day.
Scott Splitstozer says his song off that list is Footloose, and Tiffany says the steamy love scene might have done it. I forgot about the love scene
I've
with
never
Tom Cruise and what was her name?
I don't know.
I can't remember her name, Tiffany.
I
I've
just
never
actually
seen
read an
Top
article.
Gun.
You've never seen it? Well, you
But
got
they're
to see
making
the first.
they're
another
making a new
one.
one. Yeah, right?
Yeah,
I
it's
think
coming out in
it's-
June or July.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. Patty Palamaki says, did any of those come out on 8-track? I have no
Oh,
idea.
know.
I
don't
doubt
know.
it.
I'm really bad about remembering
From the
that kind of
80s. By
stuff.
then, I think we were in the cassette CD thing. Anyway, those are the good
But
days.
remember, there were times it's like you had 8 tracks and then you had cassettes and you had to keep buying things over again.
It,
It's like, oh.
it is fun, as most of these people know. I never had kids, so having Sid in my life has been interesting on some of the things she does and doesn't know, because I don't think about that. You just kind of stick in your own timeline. But how Sid's generation doesn't have analog clocks, and we were hearing a story about
Yeah.
that today even.
Could you read an analog clock, do you think?
I don't even know that.
That's like a,
Oh, the-
hands.
A watch.
Yeah, watch.
Oh.
It's okay if you can't.
I know.
No, I think I could, but I couldn't look at it like you guys would be
Oh,
able
yeah.
to go okay, it's 5:30.
Yeah,
right,
Like I
right.
couldn't
Yeah.
be able to do that.
That's
I'd be like,
interesting.
it's
Yeah.
5.
It
I
take
wonder,
you a
if, wonder if
second.
Megan's the same. Megan, can you read an analog clock, or do you even know what it
Deborah
is?
Winger.
Kelly-
That's who it was.
No.
Deborah Winger was the one.
was-
Yeah. that
Tiffany
played-
responded.
Bruce says it's Kelly McGillis, who
Oh.
was Tom Cruise's in Top Gun.
But isn't Deborah Winger in that movie? I think
No,
she,
Deborah Winger is in. Oh shoot! Well, she was in Ghost. No, that's not. That's,
No, that's Demi Moore.
Mm-hmm. Deborah
Oh.
Winger. Pandora, you were wrong, but find out what Deborah Winger was in
I could've
Pandora and
sworn
get back
Deborah
on
Winger
that.
was in it,
Tiffany
but never mind.
responded.
Tiffany said, "What?
Wrong.
Where is
At the
she?"
top.
Oh, Donna Russo was probably worried about my mom's reaction if she found out.
Oh, my word.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
We all got told. I mean, I was always told, what would happen if Jesus came back while you're in the movie?
Yeah, and my mother would say, you're in the middle of a cinema.
Cinema.
You got a lot of explaining to do. It's got sin
Explaining.
in the word.
You got some splaining
I
to
tell
do.
my friends that, and I go to a Christian school, and they think that is hilarious.
Cinema?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're like,
Cinema.
that makes perfect sense. They're like, that's so smart.
Oh, great. My mother's theology continues with the next generation.
They're like, never thought of that.
Oh, my gosh, that's funny. All right, honey.
All right, so we're going to read through some. Okay, this is
we're going to bad songs.
Now, no, well, yeah, the bad songs. So
Yeah.
the songs that you put on repeat. And
Oh, yeah.
one that somebody put down was anything Michael W. Smith. But do you guys? I mean, see, like,
Ooh, I
she's
hope he's not
remember.
watching. Is he
But
watching?
I should have played it. I should have had one ready. Friends are friends forever. And it
Yeah.
can be a great song, but yeah, it can go on and on.
Oh, yeah.
Friends are friends. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
I'll have to play
So
it for you sometime.
we are for those
You
of you
might
just
like it, actually.
those of you just joining us. We're doing bad songs of your life. In other words, what song would you put? Put the question up again.
Oh, okay.
In case we got
Sorry.
new people watching, they're doing
Yeah.
drive-bys on Facebook. Here's the question we're answering
Oh, wait,
right
not
now
that
with
one,
the
sorry.
audience. Where is the question? We're just
Gotta
coming up
find
with
it.
it right here. Just give us a little second here, people. We're
I know, I had it up and then-
technologically
Okay.
challenged. We're looking for the 8 tracks right now.
Okay, what song would you put on repeat to drive somebody crazy?
Yeah.
And
All
I,
right.
thought, I was struggling, but some of these. Well, see, Don't Worry, Be Happy. One of my favorite songs.
Deborah Winger, Officer and a Gentleman. That's Deborah Winger.
Oh.
Pandora. Yeah.
Yes.
Beth actually
that is
brought
what
that
I was
up. Yep.
thinking. Mhm.
Jimmy Bratcher also said Officer and a Gentleman, of which
Yeah.
he is neither.
See, Police in Santana. I love Police in Santana. So some people,
Okay.
what I
Yeah.
would say was good, they are.
So we're going to go through this list. We got almost pretty close to 100.
Did you?
Right?
I know
Yeah,
you
I
were
think
looking at
80
them.
or 90. We had a couple of posts up there. Thank you for putting them in, those of you that are watching. We will discuss them. I already said Lance Belcom did Shallow. Somebody said anything by Nickelback drives them crazy. That was Kev.
That's,
Nansen.
yeah, honestly, I could.
I'm not a
Yeah.
Nickelback.
Yeah.
Limp Bizkit would be
Kinda
another
sounds
one
like
for
he's in
me.
pain.
Limp Bizkit songs sound all the same. Every song is the same, I thought.
Jim and I have noticed that the songs today, I think they sound sometimes like they're in pain.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That.
They're constipated.
That.
Especially the girls sing like that. True?
No, I think the more high pitchy boys sound like
Squeaky?
that. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. All right, Let It Go. That's another one, Linda. Another one here. Yeah.
Oh, let
Yeah.
it go. Let it
Rock
go.
Me Amadeus, Bruce put up. Oh my gosh. I don't even know if I could sing. Could you sing that
I
even?
love that song.
Did you really?
But you know what? Put on all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Curious George
Amadeus.
theme song, Chris
I don't even know
Soderlund says.
that.
I have no, Chris, we got to pray for you at
I
the
gotta
end
tell
of
you,
this
I
thing.
am kind of curious about the Santa Elf song that Pandora put up.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
Yeah,
play
we
some
are
of these.
Santa
Oh,
Elf.
she qualified where it was from, and you missed it. She said it's from the Santa Claus, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer,
Okay.
the old
Oh,
cartoon.
yeah.
Okay.
So that's what it's from, but I don't know that. But
Okay.
that one would be an easy one to avoid. And then Maya He, Maya Hey, that one. Somebody said Kevin Norberg, worst song ever.
Yes.
All right, then
I'm
we
with
had
ya.
Someone doesn't like Sweet Carolina.
Paul Ditkowski, one of your buddies. What?
Chris Soderlund, they put and Linda the Barney song. I actually said that
Oh,
one today.
yeah.
I was in the shower and Jim he talks to me over my shower. But anyhow, that's the song. Like Sydney, I when she got out of the Barney phase.
Oh
I
God.
don't remember me liking Barney.
You weren't like a big Barney fan, but some of that was because I didn't play it for you.
Sophie says this is the song that never ends. Remember that one?
Oh,
It says that
yeah.
song. Okay, don't start it.
Okay,
yeah, don't start it.
Okay,
yeah.
because we'll start singing.
All right, Sweet Caroline. Paul Ditkowski, if he's on, he has a whole theory about Sweet Caroline, and it was hysterical. And then Candy, his wife, came in with the song "Cruise" by Florida Georgia Line, and
Okay, I
her
can maybe see
reason
that.
for that was amazing because she says, baby, you're like a song. You make me want to roll my windows down and cruise." And she goes, "Really? That's your best line?" And I never looked at it that way. So that was Candy Ditkowski. What's the other one, son?
Herb Thurm put Small World.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baby Shark. Jennifer. A bunch of people did Baby Shark.
Yeah,
Jennifer
that's
Wrightsema
annoying.
and Mike Delaire put that up. Hey, hey, goodbye. Na 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 na, which is Ginny Wine.
Hey.
And then somebody just put it, Mana Mana. Do, 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 do. The Muppets.
Oh,
Mana Mana. But
yeah.
I kind of like that song, but yeah.
Linda put
The Lion
Sleeps tonight.
Yeah.
Why can I not? It sounds familiar.
I know. I'm trying to think of all the words
Rachel
that-
Doring, who doesn't join us on a Wednesday night because she has previous engagements, but she said Feliz Navidad.
Oh, she doesn't
That,
like
and
that
I
song.
kind of would agree, but that's kind of annoying too to me. What else was in that list? That was we
Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads.
I have no idea,
I
Patty.
don't know
Are you
that
okay,
one.
Patty, or do we need to do an intervention? Now, the other one I didn't know is Teddy Ruxpin song. Sid, you know what that is? And that's what Nancy Hooper said.
A Teddy Ruxpin. I don't know that one.
No, you have any idea? Teddy Ruxpin is a teddy bear, right, or some character? I don't know. It's way past me. Oh, and then who put this in? Yeah, Jerry Bade or Bod. I can't remember how to say it. I apologize, Jerry. He said any 70s trucking music. Remember? There was a whole bunch of trucking songs. It
wasn't
was
that from
country,
it was
but
from Smokey and the Bandit, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's kinda
and
worked
after
out
that,
popular.
a lot of the trucking songs came out, I think.
yeah.
I think we should just so go to the honorable mention.
Oh, Nancy Hooper, this was her thing. She submitted the one, the Teddy Ruxpin song, but then she goes, Ugh, she says, "I'm starting to feel like a complainer. As I read all of your choices, I realize there are so many songs that annoy me."
I did sort of think the same thing. As I read
Yeah.
through some of them, I thought, oh, yeah. Oh, we just lost it.
Oh,
I
Sid,
don't know.
can you hit that back up?
I'm not quite sure what's going on tonight.
Oh,
And you had to bump that. You had to bump that. And you got to
I
gotta
gotta
flip
flip
put. Oh man,
There's a lot going on.
we're gonna go. We want to thank
I know.
Rinky Dink Productions for joining
we
us
did.
here tonight. Are we back on?
I can see if I can do it with
Boy,
my...
you know what? We've never
All
had
right,
this happen.
I got us back.
We never
We're
had
back.
this till Jimmy Bratcher joined.
I don't know
wanna
what's
point that out.
wrong. We really have had a night of technical difficulties.
I blame it on Jimmy, honey. He's got he's got bad energy.
You know what? We've actually had people increase since we...
We're just a hot
We were
mess.
gone.
We're just a hot mess.
we were a hot
And then our
mess.
buddy Lydell Feist weighs in with a song, and I said, "What's your song?" And he goes, "Music just annoys me."
Did you say Patrick? A
No.
guy who said happy, and the mom was like, "That's my favorite song."
That's one of my very favorite songs.
I
Happy
hate that
by
song,
Farrell?
Too. I'm so.
I
It's
used to
been
always
played
work out
forever.
to that.
Oh, do you know what a song that annoys
I just quit
me?
working out.
That I was because we were trying to figure it out. Was Sweather Weather? I don't know who it's by, but Emma is obsessed with that song. One of my friends.
Sweather weather?
Sweather Weather, and she plays it. I'll play it for y'all. She plays it every time we're in the car. She has to play it one time.
Okay, well, we're going to have
Are
to
you
find
saying
this
it right,
song.
or is it sweater weather?
Sweater
Sweater, like a
weather,
sweater.
yeah.
Sweater weather.
Oh, sweater weather.
Weather.
Okay, we got to
Yeah.
try that.
All right. Well, We were going to play some more games, but we're almost at the time.
Gangster
Gwen
Style.
Gangnam Style.
Yeah, Gangnam Style.
Yeah,
That is an annoying song.
So on the bottom of the list, we had kind of the top ones that were the most annoying for everybody. And that
Yeah.
is Gangnam Style, Macarena,
Yeah.
and then Maliki
Malika
Kaliki Mama,
Kakaka,
or
yeah.
whatever it is. I don't know you, Maka,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
And then Kiss by Tom Jones. Remember how bad that was? He covered it.
No.
Yeah, I Need Your Kiss. And then, of course, Tiptoe Through the Tulips.
Oh.
Daryl Glass, our buddy, suggested that.
Well, didn't somebody put, I think Paul Dukowski said anything by Neil Diamond?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
that's-
Anything by Neil Diamond. He's just mean. Just mean. Everybody's got, you got to have Neil Diamond, especially at sporting events, right?
Jim has always been technically difficult.
That's good. I like it, Chris. Chris might be up for line of the
Yeah,
night with that.
I know. I think
Is that a
he's
good
gonna
one?
get it.
All right, we better put that down.
Fat Bottom Girls. I know some
Yeah.
of these songs. Like, if you really start going back, anything by Kenny G, that's Jimmy Brown.
You should tell them a story about us driving the convertible, singing this. I used to sing the song.
Yeah, there was a song I did like.
I want to hear
Just
this
gonna
story,
tell
how
them.
you're going to make it PG.
I know.
Yeah.
It's by Moulin. It's from Moulin Rouge. I love the movie from Moulin Rouge, and I love all the songs from Moulin
We
Rouge.
put a disclaimer up right about here about your previous
So we had a
life.
convertible, and I would go driving with her and this girl that would always help me babysit Sydney. And anyhow, there was just a line in
I'll be
it that
back.
probably wasn't the best. It wasn't like it was terrible, but anyhow, Sydney started singing the song.
And it's in French.
And it's in
part of
French.
it, the
Yes,
part
it's
was in
French.
French.
Yeah, but it translates. Anyway, we had to quit listening to the song, needless to say. I'm like, if you're going to start singing the song.
But I would
So,
ask for it, wouldn't I?
Yep, she loved the song. So,
See,
I know.
This is what you get for making me play your music. See, that's what I'm saying. Your
I
music
know.
is not good.
Well, it is kind of funny. Yeah. Jim was
It's
very.
good, but it's not good.
I
Yeah.
know it's good. It's not good.
Yeah, that's it.
All
That'll
right.
work.
What did I do? Something now?
Just so you know.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, there we go. Pandora.
Oh,
Love
there,
Neil
there are two types of people: those that like Neil Diamond and those that don't
Pandora?
like.
That's pretty accurate.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty accurate.
Exactly.
There you go.
All right,
And-
so it's been about an hour. We've been taking up all of your time.
Oh.
So what we want to do is we're going to talk about. This is our next question. You don't have to answer it now.
No.
But what we want you to do, we're going to post this over the next couple of days.
Yeah, so
And
Friday. This is
who
Friday's
has-
question.
Right. Who was the biggest influence on your life? And if you could put up a picture and post it on the comments, we would love to see who it is. Like mine are my grandmas. My grandmas were huge influencers in my life. So, like, who influenced you? Like,
Mm-hmm. And mine
who
would be
made the
Sydney.
biggest influence?
It better be. I was kind of upset I wasn't hers, but it's okay. I'm not offended.
I meant like growing up. Like, who
Yeah.
influenced you as you were growing up?
You were a vapor, Sid.
Yeah.
What about Bob?
What
Non-existent.
about There you go. I like it.
Pants on the ground.
Oh, that's
Oh,
annoying.
pants
song.
on the ground. Oh my gosh.
I didn't.
How come that didn't come in?
I don't-
Leanne, that's
It's literally just says
amazing.
pants on.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, it's like pants on the ground.
I did
pants
not know
on the
that.
Don't
ground.
even start it,
Yeah.
Sid.
It's
Yeah,
annoying.
That's
Yeah.
just wrong. So again, the question is up on the screen. So send us that afterwards. You don't have to weigh in on that now. But who was your greatest influence?
Right.
You know, mine immediately, but it sounds like a cop out. It really was
If
my
you
dad.
have a picture, you can post a
Yeah.
picture, or just put it up on your Facebook page and then and tag,
Tag
us.
us.
Do you
Yeah.
want
Yeah.
people to explain why?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, if-
Want you to
yeah,
explain
that'd be
why?
cool.
Yep, and if you
Yeah.
can do a picture, that'd be cool. So we'll be showing those on Friday. We also got a couple of raids we're going to do. We're going to show you a raid on Friday. We have to go over to a house and do
Oh,
a
yeah.
raid. Yeah,
It's
I'm
gotta
not
pay
telling you.
up.
It's secret. Because we
Sophie
don't want the
said
cops coming.
Another song is a catch-up song. I don't know that
Oh,
song.
yeah,
The
that
catch-up.
song.
Oh, yeah. It's, it was, oh, shoot. Carly Simon. It was
Okay.
just a song she did, Anticipation.
Oh.
But remember, Heinz Ketchup was so slow.
Yes.
The whole thing was Anticipation
right.
is making me wait.
Right.
Yeah, that was
Such
annoying.
meaningful
never-
songs.
yeah, never.
back then.
Yeah. Yeah, that was annoying.
All right. Well, anyhow, Lee, I know you go by Lee, not Leanne. She's on. We prayed for her the other day. We could pray for her again today.
We sure
I know
could.
she's had some rough days.
Yeah. She's.
And also, I have a friend that has been diagnosed with cancer, and she's really struggling because she's been in the hospital by herself. I think her mom can go, but her daughters can't go. Her husband can't be there. That'd be really difficult.
So, Ann?
It's one of the reasons he doesn't want to have his kidney stones done. I can't be there.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
like the
worthless
his little
without her.
hand.
I am worthless without her.
Oh, Sherry said bye. Bye, Sherry.
Oh, Sherry, we love you. Thanks so much for watching, Sherry. Appreciate you guys. You
So-
and what's your husband's name? Bob.
Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy. All right. So Ann, you said, and who else? Are your cousin?
Lee.
Oh, Lee.
No, Lee and Linda.
Wait,
that's
who got
Linda.
line of the day?
Oh, whoops. I think it goes to Chris.
Well,
Yeah.
the other
Right.
option though was the other guy was. Oh shoot.
I think it was Chris. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it goes to Chris.
Okay.
Chris Soderlin, you have won line of the day.
For those of you just joining or you don't know what this is the dubious honor that we give out to those people that get the most sarcastic line of the day. Chris Soderlin won it with the line that Jim is technical difficulties.
No, I like the move. Oh, that
Move it
one.
to the left.
Move it to the
Move it
left.
to the
you had
left.
two.
Oh, he got
You
a
had
double.
two,
That's
yeah.
right.
It's
We
a
didn't-
twofer.
Double whammy.
The rest of you-
Twofer.
The rest of you have got to...
Get it?
The twofer.
He didn't even laugh. Like,
Yeah.
you should have said then the LOL.
I'm in the
See,
middle-
that was a
oh,
perfect
LOL.
time for LOL.
He's got
LOL.
2 kidney stones.
Yeah,
Things
come on,
just
give me a
aren't
break.
funny anymore.
Pebbles and Bam Bam.
Oh, whoops, Pebbles and Bam Bam. We got to refer to them
Yeah.
by their
People
names.
paid a
I
lot of
know.
money to get those suckers' names.
I get it.
So you get to possess this, Chris, for 24 hours. This is the dubious award of distinction. We've been leaving it out the entire time, so it's been out on this table for 7 weeks. So it's getting a little old, but you get to hold this. So this is the line of distinction for having the line of the day. We're going to pray for Lee.
The tooth who gets it.
What? The
Hey,
tooth who
Mickey,
gets
you're
it.
so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Mickey.
What was that
Oh,
song
yeah.
that you liked? That's not my name.
That's not my name. That's not my name. I know, that was the song.
That was another noise.
It annoyed her.
Somebody else put a bad song up. It was Barbie. Remember I asked you if you knew that song? I don't
yes.
remember that
I don't
song.
remember
It was
that
a
song
90s
either.
song. It was called Barbie by I forget who. But
I don't know.
oh, okay. Well, there you go. Sid knows it, so there you are.
Congrats, Chris.
Yes, see? There you go. I forget who got it on Monday.
Oh, honey, we can't.
It's-
Yeah,
Too
really.
much.
We
It's
don't
too
even know
much.
what we ate for.
Well, we
know.
got to get these back emotionally. The people are holding them, Sid, and unless you call them back, they don't release them emotionally. We can't afford to be giving out those
I
kind of
hear
gifts.
ya. I
All
hear
right, so
ya.
we're going to pray for Lee. And Sid, do you have anybody you want us to pray for or anything?
No, I was trying to think. I don't think so.
Okay.
Pray this, and you can get those cards done and get them out to people.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I'm doing 2 classes and writing them.
Yeah.
All right, so we don't know how far we are in this stupid quarantine, but we're having fun with you, and we hope we're bringing a smile to your face. And I was looking at how many times joy is in the Bible, and Roger had done a little presentation on it to his people, and he had the numbers, and it was just so many verses about joy or about happiness. And I realized that's out there for us. And if you're struggling, we're going to pray for that tonight, that God's going to give you joy, and that comes through peace, I think, in my opinion. So we're going to believe God for that, and we're going to believe for continued healing for Lee. She's still in the hospital, I think.
No, she got
she
released,
got out.
yeah.
She did get released. Oh,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
awesome.
That's awesome.
I saw that she had gotten the pick taken out or something like that.
Yeah.
I saw. All right, well, let's pray. Jesus, you're amazing. We thank you, Lord, for your power in our lives. And you know our days, and you know how far we are in this process. We also thank you, Lord, that you know the end from the beginning of this thing. And we also know that you were here before we ever got this problem. And you know all about it, Jesus. So we give it back to you. And we pray for those that are struggling with peace. We ask that you would give them peace during this time. And we ask that you would go across this broadcast to Lee where she is tonight, and you will give her real peace and continued healing. For those others that didn't say anything about how they are right now, spiritually or physically, we do pray for them, and we join with them, and we add our faith to them that you're going to do a miracle in their lives, Lord. And we thank you for it in Jesus' name, amen. And if you believe that, say amen.
Amen.
There you
Amen.
go. Thanks. Friday, don't forget your question. And we want to see a picture of the person who influenced your life for the longest period of time coming
And
to this
why.
point. And why. Yeah, we'd like a little
that.
story. 'cause-
Yeah, you can post it and tag us
Yeah,
if you
we-
want to, or just put it on the
Yeah, and
question.
if you live in the continental United States, we'd probably send you a gift, but no more Tasmanians. Just
Okay,
saying.
because we can't.
We can't afford
It's expensive.
Tasmanian.
Yeah.
We
It's
could fly
expensive.
there for $40 more. I could put her in FedEx for $49.99 and get her right at Virginia's front door.
All right, we love you guys. All right, have a good night.
Yeah, thanks for listening.